Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms Beekeeping channel. If you're looking to watch beekeeping videos, you came to the right place. So hit the subscribe button right there. Go ahead, I'll wait. All right, now that you've hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notified every time one of these videos comes out. Good. Okay, let's go. All right, what we're going to do really quick, I am going to transfer this nuke into a 10 frame box, which is right here. This very colorful box, actually. My daughter painted it. I'll give you a better view of it here. So I'm going to take these bees. They're building kind of slowly, but I want to get them into a 10 frame box while the weather's still kind of nice. And this is just how I do it. I know you're supposed to have less space, they grow better. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guys into a 10 frame box because fall is coming. It's the beginning of August, and I want to get them in there. And I'm going to feed them. And I've had comments in some of my other videos that I'm trying to draw a comb on some of these honey supers. I put the boxes on just to draw a comb, and it's like, duh, it never even dawned on me to just go ahead and feed them. In my mind, the honey flow is still on, they're just gonna draw frames. Well, yeah, they'll draw frames better if you feed them. So I'm gonna feed them 1-to-1 syrup just to help them draw a comb. And then obviously as we get closer to the fall, because there's no honey obviously coming out of this hive, whatever they make on their own, I am definitely going to feed them, because you got to feed in the fall. So I will definitely feed them regular 2-to-1 syrup, but for right now I'm going to do 1-to-1 like I should have done in the other ones. It just never dawned on me. I had a couple of comments telling me that. I'm like, hello. Because like I said, the nectar flow is on, the flowers are blooming. You kind of forget about it. You just kind of don't think about it this time of year. So I did feed this one right here. This hive right here has got a feeder on it, help them draw some frames out. And like I said, as we get closer to fall, I will pull that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll leave the feeder on, but I'll feed them 2-to-1. So right here, this nuke is going to get transferred into this box right here, the same exact spot. And I'm hoping I should have the camera facing the right way. If there's wind noise on this, I hate hearing wind noise when I'm doing a video. Especially when I'm trying to edit one, I try and cut the wind out, but anyways, okay, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this without a veil. They seem like they've been in a pretty good mood lately, so we're gonna try this really quick. So I'm gonna take the center frames out, put them in the center of that box, right here, and then move the other frames into it, close them up, feed them, leave them be. So I'm gonna do this from back here instead of putting the camera out in front, because the wind is kind of coming out of the northeast, so I'm hoping I'm blocking the wind here. Let me throw a little bit more. All right. Smoker lit, and the wind is going that way, so we should be okay. So I've kind of got this one already set up. I already put the frames in there. There's already 5 frames in. There's 5 in here. We're just going to transfer it over. Morning, girls. Try and do this without a veil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and move this hive over here. Let's just try and move this right here. I really don't like to move them too far if I can help it. I'll show you a better shot of this box. My daughter painted it. Looks pretty nice. She's a really good painter. She likes to paint. And I'm going to put these frames back in the exact same way. I'm going to put them the way they are in here is where they're going to go in here. Well, they're working this. It's pretty... I can always tell when a hive is working really well because they propolize it really well. I said, this is going to go the exact same way it's coming out. I'm working this frame a little bit. Actually, I want this centered more, so I'm going to take this frame and move this over, actually. I like to have my clusters centered. Grab my glasses here. This is a queen I installed a few weeks ago. She is laying. See all that? She's in here somewhere. I did try and find her the other day. See, they're putting honey around the outsides, then the brood's in the center, and then pollen around that. So you got honey, pollen, and the brood, which is kind of what you want. There's larvae in there. So we're going to put you guys just like this. Welcome to your new home. And like I said, I will feed them regular 2 to 1. There you go. She's laying good now. There's a bunch of larvae in there. I don't know if you can see that. So Queen Mama's in here somewhere, which is good. They're drawing this frame out. This is a new frame, number 20. 2020. I can't wait till 2020 goes away. Hasn't been a good year, has it, everybody? No. I'm looking forward for this year to be over with. Put nectar in here, and that's fine. But we're going to put it right back here. Actually, I'm going to put the nectar more to the outside. I'm going to put this frame right here. Now they've got plenty of room to grow. It's still early enough. It's still warm out. Get the inner cover on. And I really haven't, knock on wood, haven't seen too many, I haven't really seen any hive beetles at all. Let me get the syrup. These hive top feeders really work out nice. I'm just going to fill half of it. I'm just going to do that. See how they do. I didn't want to make a ton of syrup just in case they're not drinking it, as I hate wasting it. And that is it. Where's the ventilation box? I don't have an extra ventilation box out here, do I? I don't. All right, I'll come back later. I'll put a ventilation box actually on top of this. That'll go underneath here. I just forgot to bring it out. So I will get one of those on here. If it's not, it's not the end of the world, because it's been a little cooler at night and the days haven't been too bad, so they don't have to have it on. I forgot to bring one out. So that's it. They're fed. They've got 1 to 1. There's new frames in there. Let's see what they do. Okay, so there you have it. Now we have hive number 10. So what I'm going to, you see the design my daughter painted on there. I actually have a second box. It's over there. She painted cactus on here. The second box will go on and it matches with that. So it'll look kind of cool when it's put together. So, but for right now, we're not obviously having 2 boxes. But when the second box gets on, the cactus will be continued. So she painted the side. See that? Good painter. All right, so anyways, that's my story. We took the bees from the nuke. We moved them into a 10 frame deep. Some new frames. There is room for her to lay in there still. You can see there's brood that's going to hatch. I am feeding them 1-to-1. So now that'll hopefully encourage them to draw comb. As we get closer to fall, I will switch that to 2-to-1. But right now the whole purpose of that is just to draw comb. And like I said, I got a few comments like, why don't you just feed? And I'm like, hello. Just didn't dawn on me. Like I said, it's summertime, it's warm, nectar flow. You don't think about feeding this time of year. So, and I've got another one I'm feeding actually right over, where's it at? Oh, right here. Yeah, I'm feeding this one too. They've taken down some of the stirrups, so I'll check on that. I'll give it another week or so. I just put that on a few days ago. So anyways, that's it. We'll do an update on this hive. Like I said, beginning of August, we still got plenty of time. Goldenrod season will kick in, so another month, about the end of the month, the goldenrod starts to bloom. And we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see what it does. Hopefully they grow and grow. I'd like to get them into a second box before winter. I am going to reduce the entrance. Because pretty soon robbing is going to start at some point. I haven't really had any issues with that yet, knock on wood. But with all that syrup in there and that entrance wide open, and since that colony is so little, I am going to obviously put the entrance reducer on there. If robbing starts, I'll close it off just a little bit more, but right now I've been okay. So anyways, that's it. So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button right there. Hit the little bell so you get notified every time one of these videos comes out. A thumbs up is always appreciated. Makes these videos pop up faster in searches, and I will talk to you guys really soon in the next video. All right, bye.